Welcome back to Ozarks Live. All right, Liz actually came in today to talk about an upcoming 5K, but her husband, Jason Massengill, is joining us as well. So this is the Hera Run 5K.
Correct.
Talk to me about why this was important to you guys to start this.
Do you want to tell them or?
Sure. So in the very beginning, in all honesty, our son basically came home and short version said, hey, I've decided I'm going to get married. My wife and I are having a kid and I've joined the Army. And so he goes off to boot camp, and we had the opportunity of our daughter-in-law living with us, and we got to see firsthand kind of like how hard it can be on the spouses of military, and then going down some years down the road, and we've gotten to know a lot of military spouses and kids of our veterans and service members, and we've heard lots of stories about the sacrifices that the family members went through. And so this originally started by saying, like, how can we give back and show appreciation to the kids of our veterans and the spouses?
And at the time, there was really nothing in our area for any military families, and it sparked a conversation. At the time, we had a lot, pretty much everyone who worked for us at the time was connected to the military in some form or fashion, and so the conversation just organically grew from there, and just the realization that there wasn't anything local.
Yeah. Well, I love that you're doing something about it. You know, you recognize a problem, but to actually move forward and do something about it is a whole nother level. So tell me the details of the event. When is it?
So it's November 11th. It's actually on Veterans Day.
Perfect.
This year.
Yeah, I love that.
So our opening ceremony is at 9.
Okay.
The 5K is at 9:30. We have another couple of different elements that we've added.
Because this is not just for runners. We want to make sure
Correct.
this is a family-friendly
That's right.
event, and you have a lot of other things going on. So
We do. So we did want to do the boot camp style 5K so that people had the opportunity, if they so chose.
What is the boot camp style?
So you've got the actual 5K run, but you've got the 6 different, we call them battle stations, in which there are drill sergeants that come and put you through the same exercises that maybe you would experience if you were to go through boot camp. So you can appreciate, you know, what our service members go through in boot camp. So you have that opportunity.
Wow.
But we really wanted to make this a community event, and so if you don't consider yourself athletic enough, we were like, that's okay. Or if you want to come out, you want to bring your kids. We had a lot of businesses, local businesses supporting it. We wanted to also give them an opportunity, you know, to reach out to the community and say, hey, we support you as military members.
Wow.
And so we did offer a 1 mile fun run walk. And one thing people said to me a lot is, I'm too chicken to do the 5K.
Yeah.
And so we are actually calling it for fun, the chicken run.
I love that.
I won't be dressed as a chicken. You can follow me.
So this is for runners or walkers.
Or
it's
walkers.
only a mile, so it's not
only
that
a mile.
big a commitment.
You can bring kids in a stroller, do whatever you want.
Oh, perfect.
We have a great sponsor. Expedition Dentistry is offering a whole kids zone. There's going to be so much there.
Yeah, what's in the kids zone?
So they've got like 2 or 3 different inflatables. They have all sorts of giveaways and stuff, and that's completely free. The community event portion is completely free. So, and then we have some great veteran-owned companies like 22 Sierras providing free coffee, Coltrane Designs doing the shirts, and then we have like Oak Star and Blue Current and a lot of other businesses that are actually supporting the run itself.
Okay, so how do we get signed up? Do we have to do that in advance, or can we just show up at 9, or how does that work?
You can do both.
Either one.
Yeah?
Yep,
Yeah.
either one.
So what's the website if we want to go ahead and sign up ahead of time?
So it is, there is a smaller fee, a smaller charge if you want to register ahead of time. So it is, if you're going to run in the 5K.
Little incentive to kind of
Yeah, a little
get on the ball.
incentive, $40 to run ahead of time. The day of it's $50. The fun run's only $10. It's a donation of $10, if you will. But obviously we want you to be able to take part if you want to take part.
Yeah, so it kicks off at 9. The 5K starts at 9:30. How long does this whole event go?
So we normally are done around 11:15, and that's when we have our closing ceremony.
Okay.
So, and then we have the Nixa bands coming out, the JROTC is coming out, and then BJ's Trophy Shop is doing the award ceremony, and we're doing a memorial. We have a Warriors Wall. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
You guys, thank you so much for what you're doing. It
Thank
means
you.
a lot, I'm sure, to our community, big time. So.
Thank you.